Hey fellow cynics, hope you're doing well. It's Friday once again, so it's time for another quick news story. On Thursday, we got confirmation from the folks over at Respawn that Apex Legends will be getting crossplay on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. CrossPlay Beta testing is expected to start on October 6th across the mentioned platforms. PC players, however, will have to use Origin, but a Steam version of the game will gain crossplay sometime in the future. Sadly, no date on that has been confirmed yet. An article from Polygon talks about how crossplay is going to be implemented in the game. The article states, "Cross-platform play will be enabled by default," Respawn said, "but players can opt out of the feature." The studio warned that players who disable crossplay will only be matched against each other, which runs the risk of, quote, making your queue times very, very long. The article then continues with, "Respawn's implementation of crossplay for Apex Legends will matchmake console players with console players and PC players with PC players. However, Respawn said that if Xbox One or PlayStation 4 players and PC players party up together, they will be put into PC matches. This ensures that console games don't have PC players in them, but still allows for console players to play with their PC friend if they opt in." Now, the one downside of all this is that if you're a Nintendo fan, you may remember Respawn Entertainment announcing in the early summer that a Switch port was confirmed and was part of the developers' cross-platformed plans. However, they failed to mention anything about the Switch on Thursday's announcement. Hopefully we will see it later down the road, or at the very least whenever Nintendo's next Switch iteration comes out. But either way, I'm always pro cross-platform. I think if implemented correctly, it really only benefits the player base and allows us to play with our friends easily without having to worry about the systems that we prefer to game on. With that bit of news out of the way, it is time for the
Comment of the Week.
Last Friday, Brennan made a video about Amazon's new cloud gaming service, Luna. He had some justifiably strong opinions on the matter, and you should definitely check out that video if you haven't yet. I'll leave a title card up top. But yeah, anyways, the comment of the week goes to Shondell Rivers. I think there's a few typos here, but Shondell says, "I know that everybody always say that nobody cares and nobody asks for this, which is not true. I will. Why is because some of us did ask for this, but don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there was people that did not ask for this. What I'm trying to say is not all of us don't care, and not as for this, but yes, some people did not ask for this and don't care, and some of us did ask for this and do care. Well, for me, I did ask for this to happen. I really do care about this and so excited about this. Amazon Luna. I have never had concerns with gaming hardware, software, and streaming service. I'm all for this, and what I also want it to see happen. That's just me. This really interested me. I think this is a good idea. I don't see it as a bad idea at all. That's just my honest opinion." And thanks so much for the comment, Shondell. I do think there are plenty of reasons to be excited for a service like this. I think new technology in gaming is always exciting. You know, whether it's for convenience or cost reasons, the potential for cloud gaming is definitely huge. However, on this issue, I do tend to agree with Brendan's stance on this one. But right now, it just seems like Amazon's trying to get a bit more of a cash grab than genuinely try to carve its own way into the gaming market. You know, that's just my kind of knee-jerk reaction. But if I am to say something positive about Luna, I will say at least it seems that they are approaching this properly with their subscription model, where they're not trying to emulate Stadia's business model. For those unfamiliar, Google Stadia basically tries to have you purchase the software before really allowing you to stream. You know, you can kind of think of it similar to Google Play Movies, except instead of just buying the games to stream them, you also have to pay a subscription service on top of that if you want to get the pro tier features. I think Amazon's approach of just a more traditional streaming route like Netflix, where you pay a monthly subscription fee to be able to stream whatever content is available, I do think that is a much better way to go about it. If you were to ask me, I really think the only real solid option right now for cloud gaming is xCloud. Their model seems to be the best and the only one that is really doing it right currently. Just like Brennan mentioned in his last video, at least here in the States, the internet infrastructure just simply isn't ready for cloud gaming to take over as like the main form of gaming, as a replacement for the console or the PC. Whether you're dealing with data caps or just low speeds in general, having cloud gaming as maybe a supplement or a bonus feature is a much better value when paired with the benefits of something like Game Pass. You're not paying solely for xCloud as a service. xCloud happens to just be a perk that comes with Game Pass. You know, in a few years down the line, if the internet infrastructure gets better and we start having high-speed internet become a much more commonplace thing in the States, then maybe a service like Luna would make much more sense. But then again, personally, in my opinion, right now, as it currently stands, having a just sole streaming platform is not a very great thing, at least in terms of value for the customer. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I would love to hear your thoughts on the matter in the comments down below. And if you'd like to be featured in the next comment of the week, let me know any of your thoughts or opinions on Apex Legends and this crossplay scenario, or simply just let me know your thoughts on the game in general. But that about does it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again, as always, for checking out the channel, and if you like this type of content, hit that like button, maybe consider subscribing to the channel or sharing the video. Feel free to hit us up on Facebook or Twitter if you'd like, and as always, for more stuff on tech, games, movies, and anything nerdy in between, be sure to subscribe to Digital Cynics. Have a good one, everyone. We'll see you next time.